Hi guys, welcome back to Helen Hammer Home. We are doing something a little bit different. We are in the Dales for a little impromptu night away really. We are going to the cottage. We're going to have just a cosy weekend. It is very, very cold, so we are going to get the fire on and just have a bit of a relax, have a bit of a walk. But we headed to the shop to get a few bits and pieces before we arrived at the cottage. Just things like coffee and milk and juice and just bits and pieces. So we're going to do that. Then we're going to head to the cottage, get the fire on, chill out and watch Traitors. Who else is watching that? It is fantastic at the minute, isn't it? So yeah, we're going to do that, and tomorrow we're probably going to have a walk. So yeah, a bit of a different vlog for you this week, but I hope you enjoy it. Grab yourself some snacks and a cuppa and enjoy. So I am not an expert fire starter by any means, but that's where firelighters and matches come in. So there's plenty of wood in the cottage, so we just, it was just really easy. Bit of wood, bit of firelighters, match, hey ho. The cottage is really, really warm. The heating in there is really fab. So the fire is really just for aesthetics, although it was probably -1. I think with the wind chill it was -11, so it was definitely needed, but I just love how cozy it makes the room. We had already kind of eaten by this point as well. I think this was coming up to 8 o'clock at night. We just kind of got here as a spur of the moment thing. We weren't gonna come, but we both just fancied a bit of a night away. Anyway, as we drove up, we noticed one of the houses up the street had this amazing Christmas display still up, and I thought, I need to show you guys. It was just amazing. Look how great it is. Yay. Anyway, I thought you'd love to see that. So yeah, we got the fire all going. Then I got myself a cup of coffee on the go, and we basically settled down and chilled and watched Traitors the rest of the evening. So obviously it's the next morning. We went to a cafe in Hawes in the Yorkshire Dales. If anyone's been to Hawes, you know how gorgeous it is. Obviously it's winter and everything was kind of quiet, I would say, but there was still a cafe open, and we were really lucky because that was the last day that they were open, and then they were shut for 3 months. So we managed to get a lovely latte and some toast before we set off for this walk. And then we went just up around the village really, I don't know, Stephen knew the path. It was really, really gorgeous. Went on a lovely, lovely walk. Everywhere was cold and the river was a bit frozen, but we had such an amazing time. Just blew away the cobwebs, and it just really reconnects me back with myself. It's so grounding, and this is just what I needed. A little bit of time away before back to work and kids back to school and everything. So yeah, we just had an amazing time. So we obviously saw these sheep in the field. Look at these gorgeous sheep, but how cold must they be? And there was one just stood on its own looking at me. He was quite cool, or she was quite cool. I couldn't really tell. But yeah, I love just coming out here and kind of seeing all the sheeps, but they must be freezing. I don't really get it, but anyway. So we carried on and we went to the waterfall in Hawes, which is quite famous. And the crocheters had been out in force. They'd done these lovely little kind of elves sitting fishing. There was a Santa who was on a surfboard on the waterfall here, and then in a minute you will see a fully crocheted Santa and reindeer. So I was really pleased that we saw these. Glad they hadn't taken them down, but yeah, they were really, really cool. So after our walk, we went to one of our favourite pubs, which is the Wheat Sheaf in Carper Bay. We absolutely love it here. Went for a spot of lunch before we headed back to the cottage, and basically settled in for the night. So yeah, we've had a really, really fantastic day. It's been super cold, but just what we needed. Really kind of relaxing and just properly chilled. So I'm really, really pleased that we did it. And sometimes you just need to do things that are kind of off the cuff and like spontaneous. So we got back to the cottage. I had a lovely, lovely bath, and then got myself ready for bed. And the rest of the evening will just be spent basically chilling out. So I'm ending my night with a cuppa, and I'm going to start a fire in a minute. Please do not judge my fire starting skills, and don't copy them. They are not particularly safe, and I wouldn't recommend this to anybody, but it does the job. So yeah, thanks for being with me today. Thank you for coming along for my little impromptu getaway. I have loved sharing it with you. I think we all need to just make sure that whatever we do in life, we spend time making time for ourselves. Have a fantastic week, guys. I will see you when normal service will be resumed next week with some decluttering, organisation, back to the home vlogs. We'll see you then.